All right, welcome back, everyone. This is Supernatural, Season 4, Episode 8, Wishful Thinking. Oh.
Hello? Is anybody there?
I'm tired of watching people just get murdered. Like, this is so gruesome. Oh my god, that is scary.
Hello, this is Armstrong.
What? What is he? He's the invisible man now?
Why would Uriel tell me you remembered hell if you didn't?
Maybe because he's a dick. Might have something to do with it.
Maybe, but he's still an angel.
Yeah, an angel who was ready to level an entire town. Look, I don't know what.
Radical. What else can I get you guys?
I think we're good.
He did not just start out with radical.
Or a chipotle chili chunga?
No, we're still. I don't remember a thing from my time down under. I don't remember, Sam.
Look, Dean, I just want to help.
Outstanding. Dessert time? Hey, am I right?
Dude.
Listen, bros.
Dude.
You've got to try our ice cream extreme. It's extreme.
No extremities, please. Just the
Check. All right, awesome.
a ghost that's been haunting the showers of a women's health facility. The victim claims that the ghost threw her down a flight of stairs. You're very interested.
Women, showers. We gotta save these people.
I'm something of a natural sensitive.
I can sense that about you, Candace. That whole sensitive thing.
And that's when I started to run. Knew my name. They kept yelling, Mrs. Armstrong, Mrs. Armstrong. And that's when I hit the stairs and fell.
You fell. The ghost didn't push you.
Picked me up.
Say again?
Yeah, it helped me up. Please, don't tell my mom.
What?
Stop! I got him! I got him!
Run,
What?
Forrest, run!
Go help
Sorry,
the
Dean, but I don't think
kid.
Something's going on.
I understand you got shook up. Anyone would be. But don't you think it had to be a bear? I know a damn bear track when I see one.
It just seems too, like,
Okay.
perfect. Like a production or something.
Check this out.
He just took some. Oh my god.
He took the whole porno rack.
Big ass mother in a gorilla suit.
Or it's a Bigfoot. You know, and he's some kind of alco-hollow porno addict.
What?
Hello. Could we? You know what? Are your parents home?
Nope.
Seen a really, really furry.
Is he in trouble?
Oh my god.
It's my teddy bear. I think he's sick.
What?
Teddy bear doctors.
Oh my god, this is so bad, honestly. This is like the start of a horror film where a little girl brings in these men to her home who are lying about oh my god. Even though I love these guys, this is crazy.
Close the friggin' door!
See what I mean?
Did your Teddy become real?
I wished for it
You wished for it?
at the wishing well.
You believe this crap?
Not really.
It is a terrible world. Why am I here?
For tea parties!
Or the wish did work. Maybe that teenager wished to be invisible. And then she, okay. He's like, why am I here?
Kill this teddy bear. How? Huh? Shoot it? Burn it? I don't know. Both. We even know that's gonna work. I mean, I don't want some giant flaming pissed off Teddy on our hands.
My mom wished they're in Bali, so I think they're in Bali.
Oh.
Be contagious.
Yeah. So is there someone, maybe a grown-up, that you can stay with while we treat him?
Mrs. Hurley lives down the street.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the kid that was getting bullied. Oh, that's why that one guy had that one girl that was all
Explanation.
over
Take it
him.
back.
Maybe he wished for like a girlfriend.
Somebody order a foot-long Italian with jalapeno.
That'd be me. Well, that definitely goes on the list.
What is this? You're gonna break my fountain.
Sir, I don't want to slap you with a 44/16, but I will.
Damn.
Coin's magical.
Well, I'd say.
What?
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm with the health department.
Health.
So you can turn it on and off, huh?
How did you know that I was?
You actually walked up to a wishing well, dropped a dime, and wished to be invisible so you could spy on women in the shadows. Stay visible.
Good job, Sam. Stronger, maybe?
Go! You better run!
Well, good, honestly.
Got a problem,
No.
mister?
What? No?
Like eating that sandwich is gonna make him sick.
Dean?
The wishes turn bad, Sam. Wishes turn very bad. The coin is Babylonian.
Oh, wow.
It's cursed. I found some fragments of a legend. The serpent is Tiamat, which is the Babylonian god of primordial chaos. Dropped the coin in, made the first wish. They're the only ones that can pull it back out and reverse the wishes. So for
That's not a good. No. Nuh-uh. He does not have a gun in his mouth. No. And he can't even die. He's seen too much on the news. Whose idea was this? Whose idea was the teddy bear coming to life? That's hilarious.
Dean, wake up.
what? I'm up.
Man, he's been drinking a lot more than normal.
The nightmares, the drinking, I'm with you 24/7. I know something's going on.
Yeah.
I'm lying, but you are.
What do you want from me, huh? What?
The truth, Dean. I mean, I'm your brother. I just wish you'd talk to me.
Oh my god, and she just makes these amazing meals for him.
Are you sleeping? A snack.
A snack.
Oh, Hope, you didn't have to do that.
I wanted to. I had to.
Oh, that's sad.
Because I love you more than anything, lover.
Yes,
Dang.
Hope,
This
sit
is
down,
actually
okay?
really sad.
Are you happy?
I love you more than anything.
I know. That's why. I want you to start doing things that made you happy before.
Yes, Wes, I'll try to be happier. I'll start right away.
No, that's
Oh,
that's
but
not what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm
but he's gonna
Wes,
have to
please.
break this.
Please don't be angry with me.
This
You know, I just
wish.
died. You didn't tell me that you called the florist for the wedding.
Huh?
You're the best.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna go get my folder.
How's it going?
You guys from the health department?
Yeah.
And florists on the side.
Plus FBI. And on Thursdays, we're teddy bear doctor.
Tell us how you two lovebirds met.
Oh, best day of my life.
I bet.
Yeah, it's the funniest thing. We both grew up here, but I never really knew who he was until one day last month. Oh, it's like I just saw him. Oh, just glowing.
Babe, can you get us some coffee? Oh. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay.
Wes, we know.
Yes, we
tell us the
know.
truth.
My grandfather found a coin in North Africa. You know, World War II.
Yeah, well, now you're gonna wish it back.
Oh, no, I'm not.
If you don't stop it, something bad's gonna happen. Something bad.
Just go south, Wes. Your town is going insane.
I mean, come on, you're gonna sit there and tell me that your relationship with Hope is functional?
I wish she would love me more than anything.
Yeah, and how is that going? That seem healthy to you?
Right.
Get
Oh.
what you want, man. Not like this. And nobody is.
Yeah.
That's what the coin does. It takes your heart's desires and it twists it back on you.
We just hit something?
careful.
And why is he always naked? Oh, I guess because he would not be. Oh, right. His clothes would be showing.
Easy because you happen to be handsome.
Easy.
Yeah. Women look at you, right? They notice you.
Believe us, we do not have it easy.
We are miserable.
I fucking love that. We are miserable. I get that. I get it. The way he said that. He's like the Hulk. Oh my god.
Well, that should cover it.
No, Neil. This episode. Dean's about to get his ass kicked by a kid.
Get out of my way. Every day you do not know what it's like.
No, I don't. But, you know, you're you and I'm me, so...
Don't stop him. Audrey Elmer told me the wishing well worked.
Aww.
Okay, look, see, with great power...
Because great responsibility. He pulled an Uncle Ben.
For that car like it was nothing.
Oh my god, I was like, who does this guy remind me of? It's Quentin Tarantino. Oh my god. Did his girlfriend wish for him to get hit by lightning?
I had to do it, didn't I? He was gonna make you wish away our love.
I didn't want to have to do this.
No.
Oh. It'll be okay. I'll make it okay.
Follow my lead, you won't have a problem. Come on. No more, okay? I wouldn't mess with this kid anymore if I were you.
He just turned over a car. I feel like they learned their lesson. They didn't need Dean to do all that.
Do I know you?
Aww. Just find her, like, I don't know. He can shoot his shot later on. He has a good heart. That was a really strong thing to do. They're in Bali the whole time. They got sunburned. No, that's so dark. That is so dark. The teddy bear.
I do remember everything that happened to me in the pit. Everything. There is no forgetting. There's no making it better, because it is right here. Forever. And I could never make you understand. So I am sorry.
Really love this episode. That bear, oh my god, that's so horrible. It's so funny though. Like, that's my type of humor. I just love the dark. Come across as kind of serious because of the topics that I talk about, but I'm an easy laugh, and I just like to I love comedy, so I love to have a goofy person, I love a silly person. Favorite type of people. Things that I talk about are so serious, so let's go deep, let's dig deep into it. But yeah, really, a bear crying at the news and shooting himself I love that type of stuff. I get it. Like, you go and you see the news, it's absolutely horrific. I don't watch the news anymore at all, and I try to keep off of social media as much as I can, and it's all messed up, honestly. So I don't blame the bear. Like, it's hopeless when you're on that stuff. It's so hopeless. But be careful what you wish for. It's a real thing. I think at the end of the day, we all want things. We all feel like we deserve things. We all want to have that perfect love, that someone just would die for you. Everyone wants that. Everyone wants to be that for someone else. And people want money. People want strength. People want to be beautiful, handsome, muscular, whatever. The redheaded kid, like, that's a crazy little thing to want to wish for. I mean, I feel like there's that's more telling of what his psyche is, because, like, you could have just wished for anything else. Like, I mean, in relation to women and wanting to be close to women, like, there's other things he could have wished for, but to be invisible. Yeah, that speaks to something deeper there, because you're like going into the without someone's consent, and I don't know. Yeah, that. But other than that, like everybody else's wishes made sense to me. Go to Bali, wish for your stuffed animal to come alive. I guess that makes sense to me. We want to be happy, and I think as we get older, we learn that this world is really not fair, and guess what? Even though it's not fair, on top of it, you still have to go forward. Like, that's what's really hard. I can only speak from my experience. I mean, growing up the way I grew up, I just feel like stunted in a lot of ways, and I've had to learn everything on my own. And so I'm stunted because of that. It just is. And so I feel behind in some ways. And it makes me feel, I mean, I'm not embarrassed by it because I'm accepting of it. I'm like, yeah, that's what happened. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let me go learn now. Let me go figure this out. Let me believe what I want to believe. What are my beliefs? Who am I? What do I want? And I just, when you're very sheltered and you grow up that way and figured things out through the medium of television, that was my way of learning how to conduct myself, because I watched Family Matters, let's say, for example. Most of the shows I watched were family-based, family-centered, Full House and Step by Step, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and then The Nanny. All of those shows had a family structure that I think I really needed. So for me, I watched that and it taught me how to be, but also at the same time, I had to learn everything the hard way. I just did, because I genuinely did not have a blueprint. It was a clean slate. Now that I'm 34, with my experience of life and looking back, I'm like, whoa, how did I get from there to here? I don't know, but I guess there was a will inside of me that wanted to always question things, wanted to learn about things, and wanted to grow. And so with doing that, yeah, it sounds sad, but it's also like but because of that, it definitely puts me back. And there's certain ways where, like, people my age who are my peers might be in a different place or a different level of maybe somewhere I thought I would be, but I'm not there. Even having confidence and believing in myself and having self-worth, those are things that I have to build up because it wasn't built up in me. Like, a lot of us, this is probably relatable, we just didn't have that support system growing up. Our parents or caregivers, they didn't know how to do that because it wasn't given to them. So they just passed down what they knew, which might not be good. Or maybe it was good enough, or maybe it was wonderful. But we still have to stand shoulder to shoulder with people our own age and be expected to perform the same way someone who might have had like a better upbringing or more supports, more financial supports, whatever it might be, neurotypical brain, whatever it might be. It doesn't matter what your struggles are, your traumas are, your whatever it is, we stand shoulder to shoulder with each person, and we're treated the same way. So it sucks because it shouldn't be that way. It's like we're all so different. We learn differently. We're at different maturing levels. This 20-year-old's not going to be the same as another 20-year-old on this side of the country or this side of the whatever. It's just like that's something I wish that would get more talked about, because we have these, like, when I watched BoJack Horseman, that was this thing where it's like this 45-year-old guy is doing this really immature shit, and I was like, why? But then I remembered myself doing really stupid, immature, really stupid stuff at too old of an age. But even at that point, I was just stunted. I didn't even know. It's like things clicked. When they click, they click, and then you're like, oh, I don't even know why I was doing that. I don't know why I believed that. I don't know why this happened. And so if more people understood that, we would understand why there are people doing some really dumb stuff that you're like, aren't you an adult? Why are you doing this? But because most of the time they didn't have that blueprint of what and who to be and what to do. Like, that's just the truth. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. If you've hurt people, if you've done things that are wrong, it's not an excuse for it, but it explains why. And like then you learn and you try to do better. And it's like BoJack Horseman was that kind of character who like wanted to do better, and eventually after a while but you kind of don't feel so bad for him because he's an adult. That's why we're so lenient with children, because they're obviously children. They're learning for the first time. So when we see an adult that's acting like a child, we're like, no, absolutely not. And maybe there's, in some cases, people do need to look at it like that. Like, oh no, this person's just stunted. And if maybe with these supports, they can actually grow. And I do believe that, because I've seen that with my own self. I've seen that with other people. It just clicks for people differently. Maturity, and it's like this conscious, when you're actually conscious and aware, like the bear, where he's like, this world is really scary and evil, that thing doesn't click until you're much older. Like you're just like a kid, just like everything's fairy tales and sunshine, and it's not that. And sometimes that mindset sticks with someone until their old age too. And it's I don't know why. I don't know what is the click and why it's different for everyone, but it is that. It's funny. Dean and Sam are absolutely gorgeous, right? Physically, they're like they're really good looking. They're funny. They're smart. They're strong. They're brave. They don't get the women like that one guy was trying to say. Like they're single, and they've actually had a really hard time. And it's actually, like Dean said, they're miserable. Life is not what we just judge people, we assume, and we should not. We don't know what people's backgrounds are. We don't know why people do what they do. There's always a reason for it, though. And I understand that. Like, I completely understand. What else? Yeah, we can't have what we want, but I'm glad that the guy took back his wish, because he realized this girl only loves him because he made this wish. It's not really from her. And also she's obsessed with him. She can't find her happiness. And I think that's what that separates him from so many other people, because a lot of guys and a lot of women would have just been okay with that, having someone just live like that and cater to them. But that's really not how it should be. And eventually, you get tired of someone doing that, because you're like, you need your own life. But yeah, just to have that awareness that he had, where he's like, you need to have your own happiness, I thought was really beautiful. So who knows? Maybe at some point they'll cross paths. And I know it sounds kind of like impossible, but it's not impossible. It's not. I mean, anything is possible. But it is true. Like because of how he looks, he may not get the chance that a Sam or a Dean would, where Sam and Dean might be able to at least be looked at. A guy that is not as attractive may not get that it's like they're walking. This sounds gross, but it sounds like, it's like Sam and Dean are walking bait, and so they can kind of fish everyone. It doesn't mean they're going to catch every fish that they send their lure out for. I don't fish. I don't know why I'm using fishing as a metaphor, but they're not going to catch everything, and they're going to let a lot of the fish go, and a lot of the fish is going to want to let them go. But at least it is that thing that it's that instant, oh, I'm attracted to you, let me get to know you. And if you're not attracted to someone, you may not want to get to know them, but they might be perfectly suited for you. And it is that cruelness of life. And I've pondered this too, of why can't we all just be kind of equally look on the same level of some sorts? Because it just seems like there is an unfair balance. But But I don't know. I don't know why that is. But then you'll meet a lot of people who are good looking and they're really horrible. I mean, genuinely horrible, horrible people, dark hearts, selfish and horrific. And I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it is this thing. Life is not fair. It's cruel and it hurts. And just like how Sam and Dean's mom was this beautiful woman who seemed to have it all together, she literally went through hell. And no one would know that. Just seeing her appearance and how she walks down the street or the sidewalk, you'd be like, oh, this woman probably has it all. And not knowing everything that happened to her. And I think that is important for each of us to remember. Like, we don't know each other, and we hope for the best, that each of us is at least decent and wants the best for others and the world. But we don't know. We don't know if we're meeting like the last episode of Sam Hain, where it's just an evil person, but in like a normal looking body. You don't know what people are carrying within them. So it's really, they do a good job of showing that in this series. It's like, life's not fair. You're good looking, you're muscular, whatever, but you guys are doomed for this really sad existence, which is Sam and Dean's existence. Although they do help people, a hero's story is a curse in a lot of ways. I will see you guys next episode. Thank you for watching with me, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.